Sagittarius, hello and welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. We're going to start your reading off, Sag, with the Soul's Journey Oracle cards while I take a sip of water. Working through a lot of, collectively, we're working through a lot of our stuff still, as we are all on the path to evolutionary growth and transformation. We are all about to come upon the precipice of the equinox energy, finding ourselves at a tipping point or a balancing point in some area of our life, bringing great change and or potential for great changes for us all. So Sag, let's see what the messages are for you for this week. This is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Sagittarius. Keep in mind that these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Check with your moon sign, rising sign, any of the other placements that you may have, or any of the other zodiac that may stand out for you, as we do have all 12 zodiac archetypes working through us and surrounding us. If the message is not resonating for you, most likely the message is not for you. You can just move on and go about your day or go on to a different reading. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what comes through for you. Messages for Sagittarius, please. First card out is fear. Working through fears. That's definitely something I've been picking up for all of us. I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. So there may be some aspect of your life that's coming up. We'll see if we can dive into that a little bit more. That on the surface, the ego is like, I'm not afraid of that. But whenever you're faced with it, an overwhelming sense of fear creeps up, or an energy that creeps up that kind of puts you to the side, or has you tongue-tied maybe even, or just like, I don't know what to do. So working through fear, testing your resolve to live in the energy of love. This could have to do with relationships. Denial. See who I was picking that up. You were denying it. I acknowledge my fear, but replace it with the insight of awareness. So you may be just scratching the surface of actually even becoming truthfully aware that you do have deep-seated fear towards some aspect or area of your life. And this is most likely is the aspect or area of your life where either your Chiron placement is at, where the universe is bringing you to. This is a part of your life that you are evolving, changing, and we're at that balancing point or tipping point with the equinox energy. All right, what else for Sag? And we have peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Definitely some aspect of life that you are definitely wanting to bring balance, bring peace, and release the past. Release the past story. Release any negative energy that may have still stayed within you from past experiences. We have judgment at the bottom overall, Sagittarius. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So most likely this does have to do with a connection to another, or a connection to something that may have really tested you and tested your empathy, tested your judgment, tested your fear, showed you where there is deep-seated fear still within you that you may have been denying or not quite understanding up until this point. All right. Let's get a little deeper into this for you. I have cards all over the place here. So many messages have been coming through this entire week. It's just like, wow. When I'm not doing other projects, I am just reading and reading and reading and reading cards, reading energy. It's good though. helps keep me connected. All right. So let's talk about this fear for Sagittarius. What else can we give Sagittarius about this fear? Testing and resolve to live in the energy of love. So there's a person or a situation that really had you go deep within. We have the Hierophant here. Had you go deep within to question your own beliefs, question your own systems of beliefs, of structure, of what's been operating within you. Definitely the Hierophant is telling me this has been a learning lesson for you for sure. There's always three sides to a situation: your side, the other person's side, and then the truth. And I feel like that's where you're getting at. This is where this energy is leading you to. That's how I see it with this card. There are two people and then the Hierophant in the center. King of Pentacles. You know, we'll bring it back to the Hierophant for a moment. This definitely has something to do between you and another. And the truth is beginning to sink in little by little by little. You may still have things that are hidden from you. You may still have certain, these truths are coming through your intuitive senses. They may be coming through your dreams. They may be coming through memories of other things that have been said or have, so there may still be some confusion here, but the important part here, Sag, is that it brought up a deep-seated fear that you were not fully aware that you had still. You were in denial, but it made you aware because you really felt solid and stable and secure in yourself, in your world, in your life, up until someone or something from the universe came in and swooshed in and was like, bam. And it really had you question like all of that, reliving certain things. And this is important. It's bringing up deep-seated fears that are unconscious, subconscious, that are like still operating at that subconscious level. But we want to bring them to the conscious awareness so that we can heal and release and let go of everything. We can bring peace to our lives and to the situation, releasing negative energy. Okay. 5 of Wands. Right. Wanting to bring peace to something. This has definitely been conflicts, fights, strong opinions, and ego battles. And it definitely is something that you would really like to bring peace to, because it's, even if you're still not, even if you're no longer connecting to this person or the situation on the physical plane, it's still operating internally within you. It comes up as conflict from time to time. It also comes up as conflict to show you where your deepest fears are and where you want to really release that negative energy. Overall, we have Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So rising above the situation, Queen of Wands can also be a card of judging a situation too quickly, judging the situation based off of what it is showing you on the surface without diving a little bit deeper in there, needing to be right. The Moon is telling me that there's still some things that are unknown. Maybe that... And I feel like, Sag, you really kind of know. This other person or situation deep down had their own pain and trauma and things that they were working through, and may have projected things out onto you, may have lashed out at you. You may have played that game a bit with them and before retreating to yourself to find more inner peace. But try not to hold that judgment on them as how you experience the situation. Sit back and wait for more of the truth to arise, because I feel like more of the truth is going to be coming into your physical, Page of Swords, into your physical reality. More of the truth and realizations, and maybe somebody is actually coming forward with more of their clarity and truth. We're all kind of working through this retrograde energy right now. Empathy below that. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. Yeah, that's definitely what I've been feeling. So, you know, hold compassion and empathy for yourself, for the other, for the situation in general, and wait for the truth to be revealed. I feel like with the Hierophant, you deep down know, even if nobody's saying anything to you yet, there's definitely somebody who feels remorse, feels regret, and you know, we all act and project from our pain body, from our past pain from time to time. And this is showing you, for you, Sagittarius, what you're learning is a deep fear. Maybe you on the other end of the receiving end of this operate more on not being true to yourself and not speaking your truth, not standing up for yourself more, but not in a defensive way, just I'm talking more like people pleasing. I'm not really getting that here. I'm getting more of I know, and you do know, Sagittarius, but try not to be judgy, under judgment. Have empathy and compassion. Everybody experiences situations, events through their own lens of perception, and depending on if they're operating under some sort of pain body or past pain, there are a lot of us who carry a high vibrational energy that just triggers the shit out of other people that are still holding on to their past pain. We have the Wheel and Temperance. So I feel like by this weekend or by this equinox, this cycle is like, this is the tipping point here. And there is definitely great balance. So temper your energy, Sagittarius. Focus on yourself and try not to project any fear out towards the other person or situation that you may still be working through or understanding. I feel like for many of you, this does have to do with connecting a relationship and, you know, stay in balance, stay in alignment. There was definitely things that were meant for you to learn that have really not, if you take the other person out of the equation for a moment, what did this bring up within yourself to show you? The other person also has their own experience, their own lesson to learn in this. Remember, we've been working with a lot of retrograde energies, and which is bringing people deep in, and Venus had been in the underworld in the darkness for so long. It's bringing people deep into the recesses of areas of their life that they have not wanted to see, feel, or deal with again. And a lot of people have. And you may have been the source of like triggering that out of them, and they may have reacted and responded and projected at you, but rise above that. Okay. Not saying whatever has happened, not condoning anybody's behavior, but to have that empathy and compassion for yourself, for the other, and for the situation, and wait for the truth to come through before you cast judgment on the situation or on yourself. Okay. Hanged Man, Hanged Muse. Right. There's going to be a whole new way of seeing this very soon. I'm hearing very soon. So again, focus on what the lesson was in it for you. What was this showing you? Fear. There's fear and fear. Denial of fear. Testing your, so fear of truly deeply connecting and opening your heart, because maybe you had some guarded areas of your own, and to go deeper and to understand why you've had some parts of your heart guarded. Queen of Inspiration. And the Seven of Voices. Yeah. So what this is bringing you to, Sagittarius, through this energy is to a place of releasing negativity, connecting to your higher self, and really a matter of how are you going to perceive the situation. Seven of Voices. You can perceive the situation as a divine lesson to bring you more into enlightenment, or you can look at it as something really dark and scary. There's your fear, or there's your enlightenment. Choose enlightenment. Choose the light. Have strength to tame your ego. And the situation will be resolved very soon. Very soon. Let's get one more message for you, Sagittarius. If you're liking this video, please take the time to click that like button. It's the thumbs up button below this video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And welcome if you're new. And feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. And if you're interested, or you know someone who is looking for a personal reading with me, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com, and that information is also in the description box below this video. All right, Sag, last message for you. And we have the Elephant. Honor, empathy, responsibility, and cooperation. I feel like this lesson is not only to show you what has, had you guarded and closed off a little bit within the heart. It's also showing you how to rise above situations and have compassion and empathy for others. Let me switch hands here. When Elephant enters your life, she brings blessings of the highest order. Through the path of gentle power and cooperation, she calls forth the gifts of compassion, community, and higher purpose. Amidst the rapid pace and pressures of life, sometimes we become disconnected from the deeper emotional needs of ourselves and others. As we race to complete our to-do list, we lose contact with that higher sense of being that inspires our most meaningful actions in the world. Elephant trumpets a clear reminder that you are a great force for good, here to serve the higher path of humanity by embodying the higher values of your own divine nature. The time is now to trust your higher purpose and find powerful ways to live with an open heart in the world. As you learn to recognize, embrace, and accept yourself, you will awaken a sense of freedom that allows you to transcend imaginary barriers between yourself and others, empowering you to live in ways that serve the highest good of all. Reclaim a sense of community in your life. Honor the magic of children and the deep wisdom of your elders. Draw together those who are closest to you. Call on them to support you in the gifts you are now birthing. There is a great energy of support all around you. You may just need to ask. When your cup is full and you realize just how blessed you are, you will begin to see opportunities to share that energy with others. You will be a source of good and a blessing on other people's journeys. You will bring support and assistance when they least expect it. Now is a time for patient power and gentle strength. Embrace your emotions and the full spectrum of your being, from joy and playfulness to sadness and deep reflection. Each has a part to play in your rich journey of awakening the divine blessing you are. So Sagittarius, that is a beautiful way to end this message. It is seeming that you are awakening yourself to a much higher level of operating on this path and really being a source of support and love and caring for others. And it all starts with being that source of love and care and support to yourself and your journey. So that's the message that I have for you this week, Sagittarius. I hope that you find this helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.